What happens when Hollywood's golden guest becomes the name no one dares to invite? When Meghan Markle touched down in California with Prince Harry, the red carpets rolled themselves out. They were branded the new power couple, royalty and celebrity fused into one intoxicating package. Champagne corks popped in Malibu. Influencers angled for selfies. Producers whispered about the prestige of having a duchess in their orbit. For a moment, it looked unstoppable. The Sussexes, Hollywood's next golden pair. But fast forward just a few years, and Meghan's glow has curdled into suspicion. Once hailed as an ally, she's now whispered about as a liability. What turned glamour into poison? At the center is Meghan's belief that unseen forces are working overtime to dim her star. She's reportedly convinced Princess Catherine, with the quiet muscle of the royal machine, is orchestrating subtle sabotage. The timing feels too sharp, she argues. Every time Meghan rolls out a project, another headline crashes in. Taylor Swift's engagement, a blockbuster casting reveal, an A-list scandal. Coincidence? Or conspiracy? To Meghan, it feels like a deliberate chess game to eclipse her. But critics call it something else entirely, paranoia. After all, Taylor Swift didn't check Meghan's calendar before announcing her engagement. Hollywood stars don't time babies, breakups, and blockbusters around a former duchess. Still, Meghan interprets each headline as a dagger aimed at her spotlight. And here's the irony. Meghan once played the very game she now fears. Early in her career, she leaned on Sunshine Sachs, a PR powerhouse infamous for shaping narratives and planting stories. Whisper campaigns, gossip placement, strategic leaks. Meghan used those tools climbing the ladder. Now she suspects they're being turned against her. Projection? Or poetic justice? Hollywood, though, offers a simpler explanation: trust. When Meghan and Harry sold the royal family's secrets in interviews, documentaries, and memoirs, insiders shivered. If you'll spill palace gossip for millions, what's stopping you from leaking a friend's slip-up to TMZ? In an industry where reputation is currency, that's the kiss of death. Agents began warning clients, don't pose with her. Don't collaborate. Don't risk your brand. The frost spread fast. Invitations vanished. Endorsements evaporated. Meghan went from orbiting Hollywood's core to pacing its edges. The damage wasn't just professional. Former allies peeled away. Lizzie Cundy, Millie McIntosh, even longtime confidant Jessica Mulroney reportedly cooled. Piers Morgan's fallout is legendary. In Hollywood, a reputation for burning bridges becomes its own red flag. If you've dropped allies before, why would new ones think they'll be different? And so a harsh verdict emerged. Meghan was never a true A-lister. Suits gave her recognition, yes. But beyond Harry, where's the proof she can carry a hit? Projects fizzled. Her Spotify deal flamed out. Netflix gave her a global stage, but no cultural dent. Critics say she leans on grievances, recycling palace drama until the audience yawns. In a city that prizes reinvention, Meghan's brand became static, even stale. Do you think this is sabotage from the royals? Or Meghan sabotaging herself? Would you risk partnering with someone who might turn you into tomorrow's headline? Her answer has been to double down. She paints herself as a modern Diana, hunted by shadowy forces for daring to defy the crown. But for many, the comparison is grotesque. Diana's tragedy was relentless paparazzi and fatal pursuit. Meghan lives in Montecito luxury, by choice. To equate the two feels manipulative, and it strikes a nerve with Harry, reigniting the paranoia he's carried for years. Friends worry Meghan's constant invocation of Diana feeds Harry's trauma. For William, watching his brother pulled deeper into mistrust is agony. The optics? Meghan as the persecuted princess, Harry as the haunted son, William as the exasperated heir. A Netflix triangle, but far from fiction. Meanwhile, Hollywood keeps its ruthless tally. Celebrities want proximity to legacy and power. That's why Taylor Swift grinning with William and his children went viral worldwide. It signaled the future king, not the exiled duchess, is where the allure lies. Cameras chase crowns, not controversy. And Meghan knows it. The fallout is brutal. Dolly Parton, the woman who says yes to everyone, reportedly said no to Meghan. The Kardashians offered only lukewarm nods. The Beckhams? Allegedly insulted. The Clooneys? Gone distant. Burned bridges, missed chances, fractured ties. Hollywood has a long memory, and Meghan's ledger isn't flattering. So where does that leave her? Not on palace balconies, not on Hollywood's A-list. Instead, in a mansion surrounded by whispers, betrayal, paranoia, squandered potential. Every rejection fuels her belief in hidden enemies. Yet insiders argue the real enemy may be her own strategy, smart move, or reckless gamble. Do you see Meghan as victim of sabotage or the architect of her own downfall? Important, this video discusses public speculation and commentary. These claims are unverified unless otherwise noted.